greatest global conflict ever, a battle between an Eastern giant and the strongest Western alliance in history, China versus NATO. Many doubt China's capabilities, but in this in-depth analysis, we'll reveal 6 key factors that could actually give China the advantage on the battlefield. Imagine a full-scale war in the Indo-Pacific and globally. It's not about who strikes first, but who is best prepared and has the right strategy. Before we begin, like this video to support our channel so we can continue providing in-depth analysis like this, and subscribe as we cover global military developments every week. The first and most fundamental factor, location. NATO is a transatlantic alliance. Its forces are spread between Europe and North America. Meanwhile, China will be fighting in its own backyard, the Asia-Pacific region. This gives China a home court advantage. They have a dense network of bases, logistics, and reconnaissance in the region. There are thousands of ballistic and cruise missiles, from the carrier-killer DF-21D to the hypersonic DF-17, can reach all potential flashpoints. NATO? They have to project power from thousands of miles away, facing enormous logistical risks and vulnerabilities. China isn't trying to compete with NATO ship to ship or plane to plane. Their strategy is more cunning, asymmetric warfare. They've developed a system called anti-access area denial, or A2AD. Essentially, they've turned the area around their territory into a forbidden fortress. With a combination of long-range precision missiles, stealthy submarines, advanced sea mines, and a multi-layered air defense system, they can intercept and destroy NATO projection forces, such as aircraft carriers or strike groups, before they get close. This forces the enemy to fight on China's own terms and at a distance.
Warriors.
Modern warfare doesn't start with shots, but with signal jamming and cyber attacks. In this domain, China is considered equal, perhaps even superior. China's cyber and electronic warfare units are designed to blind the enemy from day one. Imagine NATO communications networks disrupted, warship radars disrupted, intelligence satellites lost connection, and critical infrastructure in NATO member states paralyzed. This capability can even the conventional power gap by creating chaos in the enemy's rear and front lines. Modern warfare doesn't start with shots, but with signal jamming and cyber attacks. In this domain, China is considered equal, perhaps even superior. China's cyber and electronic warfare units are designed to blind the enemy from day one. Imagine NATO communications networks disrupted, warship radars disrupted, intelligence satellites lost connection, and critical infrastructure in NATO member states paralyzed. This capability can even the conventional power gap by creating chaos in the enemy's rear and front lines. China is a world leader in hypersonic technology. Missiles like the DF-17 are capable of traveling at Mach 5 and performing unpredictable maneuvers, rendering traditional ballistic missile defense systems like Aegis or THAAD virtually useless. This advantage gives China a lethal first strike capability to disable enemy bases, aircraft carriers, or key command centers. Currently, NATO does not have a mature defense system to threaten this or equivalent operational hypersonic missiles. This is a critical technological asymmetry. The final factor is perhaps the most crucial: decisions. China has a centralized command system under a single party. Military decisions can be made quickly, without lengthy political debate. Meanwhile, NATO is an alliance of 32 nations, current assumption. Every war-making decision requires consensus, compromise, and complex negotiations. Imagine the complexity of coordinating strategy, mission allocation, and risk-taking among the United States, the United Kingdom, France, Turkey, and dozens of other countries. Differing national interests could be NATO's greatest weakness. China, with its single, clear command, can exploit this bureaucratic complexity of its enemy. So, we can conclude a China-NATO war is not a one-way street as many imagine. These 6 factors, from geographical advantage, asymmetric warfare, cyberpower, industrial giants, hypersonic technology, to unity of command, could be counterbalances or even decisive for China's victory. Certainly, NATO has a significant advantage in combat experience, stealth aircraft technology, and global power projection. Such a war would be devastating for all parties. But in a purely military analysis, China has built a force specifically designed to win a conflict on its territory, against an enemy exactly like NATO. In your opinion, which factor is the most crucial? Or are there any NATO advantages you believe could overcome all of this? Comment below. Healthy debate is the beginning of understanding. If you're interested in analysis like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next week we'll be discussing China's 7 biggest military weaknesses that may be unfixable. Don't miss it.